a drop in the ocean.
Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hey, my name's Chantal. I'm a watercolor artist and illustrator, and I'm taking you guys behind the entire journey of creating my children's book that I have written and I'm illustrating. Now, unlike what many of you might believe, I don't just whip up these illustrations out of my brain and just on paper. A lot of thought goes into each one of these pages before I start illustrating. A lot of sketching on what type of symbolism and meaning and mood boarding, and today I thought I'd take you guys behind the scenes of what that actually looks like. I'm so excited to be partnering with Milanote, who is sponsoring today's video. If you haven't heard of Milanote before, it is a tool for planning your creative projects. On there, I can set deadlines, I can do creative projects, I can do some mood boarding, which is what we are going to get into today. What I really loved about Milanote when I first started out using it is that it is extremely user-friendly. I'm the type of person that if something is too complicated to learn, I'm like out of there. I think it took me like maximum 5 minutes to just understand the site. It's super friendly, so if you're someone who wants to use a tool to plan your projects and set deadlines and just organize everything, Milanote is your best friend. It's also great because I can keep all my ideas in one place and not search for the thousands of different folders that I have on my desktop, and I waste like a good 10 to 20 minutes searching for that one photo. I'm like, yeah, I know that reference photo is somewhere. I don't know where it is. On Milanote, I can put it all onto one mood board where I have everything in one place. And that's how you create a really good art piece, is having really good foundations. So let's dive straight in. I'm actually going to start by creating a new board for a creative project, and the creative project is going to be page 3. And here I can add all the tools that are going to keep me on track. So Milanote actually offers over 100 built-in templates available for every type of creative work, and so it makes it super easy for you to start your next creative project. So I just used one of their little templates and made it my own. I really like to start by giving myself an outline, including what type of feelings I want to generate on the spread, and I also like to separate it into different sections, so like a little tick list. So as I go along, I can tick off the sections that I've done, and that allows me to get less stressed and less overwhelmed. I've included my rough plan, and I've also included my little sections that I'm going to tick off. And another thing that I like to do is add in color swatches so I can understand what type of reference photos I'm going to be looking for to generate my mood board. Lastly, I also like to link the song that I'm going to use in the background of my reel and my TikTok, which I think that's just so cool because then I can listen to it while I'm painting. Now, my favorite thing is mood boarding, guys. Love mood boarding, love generating lots of reference photos, and I can do that super easily on Milanote because everything is all in one place and you can move stuff around however you want it, and all the photos are just there. It's not like scattered around. I really wanted this spread to evoke a feeling of magic and wonder. Like Adina is just standing on the edge of the world looking out and being in awe. So I'm going to put in really high cliffs, Australian native flowers, and also large seascapes that are inspired by the Kangaroo Island landscape, which is the island I live on. And then with the Milanote pen tool, I can draw straight onto my reference photos and link them exactly where they're going to be. Lastly, the last really cool thing that I found out about Milanote is they actually have a website clipper tool. So I can go onto Unsplash, which is usually where I find all my copyright-free reference photos, and I wanted to pick out like a windy, cloudy sky, and using the Milanote website clipper tool, I can directly save that photo straight to the board of my choice. So no screenshotting, no saving it to download. Thank you so much to Milanote for sponsoring this video. I have now used it for all my other creative projects that I have coming up, and it's just so easy to use. So Milanote is available for free with no time limit. You can sign up using the link in my description to start your next creative project, because you do want to start your next creative project, so go do it. Go start it. Anyway, let's dive into illustrating. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another beautiful day, another beautiful overcast day, which honestly I kind of like the best to paint in because the natural light is steady over the entire painting. Now, we have a few announcements. Number one, we hit 4K on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. And I also hit 30,000 views on page 1 of my children's book, and I'm editing page 2 now as we speak, and I'm very excited for you guys to see that. Anyway, I think that's all I wanted to chat about today, so let's get into painting. Oh yeah, I love this page. It's my favorite color. Not. If you're new to this channel, you probably don't know what Adina and her star is about, because I actually rarely ever talk about the meaning of Adina and star, just because I want it to be discovered by you guys when you read the book and when you have it in your hands. And so I'm not really telling any lines of the story as we go along, just the illustrations, because when you guys read the book you'll have a newfound perspective of all the paintings that I've done in the book, and everything will just click and make sense, and it'll be like a whole new discovery of a whole new world. But there are a few things that I can tell you. Number one, Adina and her star is set in beautiful Australian countryside. I actually grew up on a little island called Kangaroo Island, and so all of the kind of landscapes and the gardens are inspired by my childhood, growing up here on Kangaroo Island in my grandma's garden. And I've always lived by the beach. I've always had kind of the beach and the ocean in view when I wake up in the morning, and so there are so many different types of landscapes and coastlines on the island, and you'll be able to see and discover them as we go on in this book. Can I say that? Oh well, sneak peek. Coming up, guys. And in a short synopsis, this book is about reconnecting to your inner child, reconnecting to your passion, and having the strength to find your soul again. And I think that is where I'm going to leave it. I got some PR sent to me, and I was very excited for this because I'm always searching for small brushes, and these small brushes are by a lot. I'll link them in my Amazon storefront, and I'm going to give my honest review here. I usually use these ones, which is your Neve Taklon Round brushes by Robert and Wade, and they're a lot more silky. These ones have a lot more texture to them, a little bit more springy. I don't think they would hold as much water, but they're still, very soft, very workable. And I was like, I wonder how much they are. And I went to see the price of them. I was flabbergasted, because brushes like this usually $8 to $10. The entire pack of these was $24. That's a steal. That's honestly a steal. If you're a watercolor artist, you just dabble in watercolor, 100% recommend these. I also tried them out, and they work very nice to blend colors, and you get a whole stack of little micro ones, guys. Anyway, this is nice. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm trying them out now. Okay. I would rate them a solid 8. Solid 8 out of 10. Anyway, on today's agenda, I am painting this piece for my Patreon rewards art mail next month, and I'm so excited for it. I love how it's turning out, especially now that I have small brushes that I ordered, these ones, and I ordered some more. I can paint all the fine details, which I love to do. And I also am going to start on the 3rd page of my children's book. So the number one reason why my children's book pages take around a month to complete is because I work on little projects in the meantime. And if I didn't work on these projects, I think I would go crazy and I would lose my mind. So every month I take on commissions, and I also paint a piece for my fairy Patreon mail. Actually, at the moment, it's just art mail because I'm painting a few other different things. And I also am working on another 2 projects for my 2025 calendar, which is coming up soon. But today I had to paint June's fairy mail. And I know it's July, so I'm really sorry that you guys missed out on grabbing this Patreon mail, but you can grab July's mail, which is a very, very cute postcard of 2 little cherubs. But yeah, in this painting, I really wanted to create the ocean water fairy, and this is actually a painting based off another artist's work that I have linked in my Patreon. And I really wanted her to be like in a silk dress that is like wet with water, and there's like bubbles all around her, and of course where there is water and sunshine there are rainbows, so I had to give her some rainbow wings. So if you are signed up to the Star Fairy tier on my Patreon, every month you get art mail sent to you, which includes a print of a fairy or cherubs or whatever I'm feeling like, and a jumbo sticker, and you also get around 1 to 3 other items, and these could be anything from more stickers, prints, bookmarks, cards. Here I actually made an original bookmark, and I wrote a saying on the back of each bookmark, and I randomly put them into the letters in hopes that the right saying will find the right person. And then I just packed them all up together. There was also 2 other stickers that got put into the fairy mail this time, and the first week of the following month I send them off to you guys. So thank you for everyone that is signed up currently. Good afternoon, my gorgeous people. I was actually going to film an entire day in my life as an artist, but everything went wrong. Phone was flat. I hate my outfit. I hate wearing black. I have a headache, so I really wasn't feeling like filming that. So I didn't, and I couldn't. My phone was flat. Anyway, I've just finished up the morning doing some errands, commissions, jobs, admin, updating my website and whatnot. And I am now going to spend the rest of the afternoon working on my children's book. So the 3rd page, here we come. Yeah, let's go. So I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. When I first painted this rock face, it was going to be white, but because we can't just have a white rock face, we need shadows and depth. It was going to turn out more blue. Indeed, it did turn out more blue because I did paint it, and because shadows aren't just black, they reflect their surroundings. The shadows ended up being blue, kind of similar to the ocean, but when I looked at it and I imagined the ocean next to it, I was like, this is just going to contradict each other and the colors are not going to be harmonious at all. So like true Kangaroo Island coastline, and like my reference photo, I painted them brown, and now I love it so much more, and it just looks so beautiful and harmonious. But because I used that technique of blue and then brown for my big rock face that Adina is standing on, I had to use the exact same technique for them to match in the background of this smaller rock face and rocks and cliffs behind Adina. So I did like a value study of all the shadows and the details of the rocks in that blue-grey, and then on top of it I did a brown wash, and this just streamlined my process and made everything so much easier. And it has so much more depth in the rocks and the shadows because of that layering of watercolor, and now I use this technique in all my other rocky paintings. So happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say. My biggest mission for this painting was to invoke a feeling of wonder, amazement, and kind of Adina to be overwhelmed by the ocean and expanse of the horizon that she is looking out on, and that wonder and feeling that she has looking out over this cliff makes her appreciate her friendship with Star so much more. And that's kind of what the lines, lead to. And there's so much alliteration in the first 5 pages and imagery. It sets such a beautiful story, guys. I can't wait for you guys to read the entire book, but it's gonna be another year or 2 before you actually do, which makes me more motivated to finish every page. But I really did want that emotion not only to be in Adina and her expression and how she is looking over this expanse of horizon, but also from the viewer, again looking at this page. They are following along Adina's journey and how she is feeling as well. So that was my big mission, to invoke that feeling and emotion in this page, like all my others, but especially this one, because because she is and you are appreciating that connection with Star. Let me know if I've done it. Morning, guys. I don't know what's going on, but today I have been crying to everything. I literally see something that's kind of slightly emotional. What's going on? I'm literally due for my period tomorrow. That's what's going on. But here we are. And if I was bro, I'm stressed. I'm stressed and I'm sad. Why did I want to paint my children's book? Why did I do this? I don't want to. It's too hard. No, but today I seriously do want to finish. And I said that yesterday. I was like, I want to finish. Do you know what I did yesterday for practically the whole day? Half of this section, which is the little reef bed. But I really want to finish it because it's just going to look stunning. I think this is my favourite page yet. I think it is. It's going to be. And I hate the colour blue. And I hate painting with the colour blue. But you know what? I'm working my way around it. There are many blue pages in the future. So, we got to tackle the big guns right now by avoiding the colour blue and making the sea kind of green. Shh. I don't do that. Also, big problem ahead that a lot of people have said to me, and I know I'm going to get more and more comments as I go on. Everybody's like, Chantal, where are the words going? That's not my problem. That's just not my problem. In all seriousness, the words may not be going on the page of the painting. And that is all I'm going to say right now because I have a few ideas up my sleeve. Yes. Anyway, I am going to start painting before I start crying again. So let's go. Because I will find another reason to cry. Actually, I just opened my bank account and I started crying. So, there's signs everywhere that will make me want to cry. I look at this painting too long, I put an emotional song on, I'm going to cry. So if you guys see me crying in the clips in the future, that's why.
I'm a drop in the ocean, just a face in a crowd waiting to be seen. Big dreams set in motion, I wanna go where no one's ever been. I would climb the highest mountain, I would dive the deepest sea, just so I could make you feel what I feel. Aiming for the sky, yeah, I
Morning my butter muffins. I came in here on a Saturday morning, drove half an hour to get to my studio to finish this piece for you so I could get it up this weekend. Not the YouTube video. This is coming probably maybe Wednesday if I edit it. But I am so close to finishing. I just have to do the sky. And the other thing that I'm thinking of doing is doing some crashing waves here. But I love the gradient of the ocean so much. Do I want to add waves? But it looks unnatural if there's no waves. I'm so scared to do it and fuck up the ocean gradient though, because it looks so nice. Anyway, we'll see. I don't know yet. I don't know. We're going to do the sky and then we'll see what's up. But I just love this piece. It's my favorite. Anyway, let's get going. I just want to say thank you so much to Milanote for sponsoring this video. I now have so much more confidence and less procrastination going into page number 4. And if you guys would like to try Milanote out for yourselves, sign up with the link in my description and create your next project. Make it a reality. Final thoughts on this painting. It did not turn out how I envisioned it. Am I mad though? Absolutely not. I love this painting. Excuse me. I love this painting and I honestly think it's the best out of all 3 pages that I've done so far. Yeah. The depth, the colors, the perspective. I love it. I just photographed it and I realized I didn't put the face on the star. I was like, oopsie. Anyway. So yeah, just have to paint the face on star before I photograph it again. But I'm going to photograph them all professionally at the end of this book. Yeah. I'm very tired. I just spent like an hour editing the third episode for my Instagram and such. And my eyes hurt and my head hurts and I'm on my period and I want to go home and sleep. But yeah. I'm going to put the little video here of me revealing it so you guys can see it in full. And I think honestly creating a mood board really helped me visualize exactly how it would be set out and what I would be including, because I use a lot of kind of reference photos where I use certain aspects of the reference photo. That really helped. And yeah, going back over that again, I think I'm definitely going to create more mood boards and like little timesheets as I go on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Can't wait to see you in episode 4. Crazy. But yeah, love you. Bye.